He is the bravest. He's going on first. Please welcome to the stage, April.
I like my women like I like my coffee. Delivered in a sack from South America. Now, women, they fascinate me. Come on, I've only got 5 minutes. Women fascinate me. They intrigue me like radios intrigue me, and I can't put the radios back together either. I'm a geek. I recently took an A-level in balloon modelling, and I got an A. But I think my grade was inflated. I recently took an A-level in Tetris, and I got an A. It was difficult at first, but eventually it all fell into place. See, I'm an only child. Being an only child means that you get used to severe loneliness at a young age. And you learn how to manipulate adults. I'm an only child. Being an only child means that you get used to feeling alone and making up stories, which is a perfect introduction to marriage. I'm a brave. Is there anyone from Birmingham? Yeah, just one. And you admitted it. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm from Birmingham. My parents still live there. I've graduated and become middle class, but they're still very much working class, which means that when I speak to my dad on the telephone, it's a bit weird. He has 2 questions for me. 2 questions. First one, have you had your dinner? Second question, what did you have? And now, I mean, it may be difficult at the back, but if I turn sideways, you may be able to tell that I've generally had my dinner. In fact, the telephone is one of the rare occasions when I'm not eating. And I've learned, if you listen more, you can still eat. Oh yes. So, I've learned, 2 questions. My dad, the first question, bit shit. Second question, what did you have? I can fuck with it. So I said to him, yes Dad, I've had my dinner. I've had a rhino. I've had my dinner. I've had orangutan. I didn't know what to have tonight because panda's out of season. Now, I mean, it's a bit cruel, but he did lie about Santa. Yeah. So the difficult thing about having lower working class parents even is that Christmas is pretty difficult. I mean, most of you probably buy gifts off a Christmas list. Whereas I have to do it according to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Yeah. But I am a big guy. I admit I'm a big guy. People say that fat people are jolly. Well, of course we are. We get to ride scooters around the supermarket. Obviously, being a bigger guy, I didn't get to have a lot of sex as a teenager, but I went to university and I experimented with sex, and by the 4th year, I was ready to go again. As a teenager, I didn't like approaching girls, but now, you get to 30, and you realise that it is a numbers game, sex, so you become a bit of a sex beggar. You're like, go on, spares a shag. Go on, shag, go on, hand job. Touch it. Watch me touch it. Don't worry, I'm in the wank bank corner. I have been married for 3 years. I've been married for 3 years. My wife and I had to get over some bit of a religious hump, because she is a Muslim, and I think I'm God. Yeah, it's not easy though. We've gone through our difficulties. I hate that when I get back, she's never there, and she hates that I am. We tried spicing up our sex lives. I took a blusher brush and gave her a little tickle with it, and I took her eyebrow, her mascara. See, I don't know what it's called. A mascara, and I inserted it, and I coloured in her nipples with an eyebrow pencil. She didn't like it, and I've heard great things about makeup sex. I told her to dress up in I told her to dress up in the bedroom. I said, look, go for a uniform and go for a young look. She went for the gold checkout staff. She knows my taste. 3 stars, and we shared the toy. Patent tights. They're very much the rage nowadays, aren't they? Our local bank got held up by a man in patent tights. Well, actually, it turned out he was just very ugly with a birthmark. Yeah, a friend of mine, he recently started work as a landmine clearer. He's still finding his feet. I love that joke. I recently did a set in a gay club. I stuck around at the end, but I ran out of money and I said to the receptionist, can you direct me to the hole in the wall? And I earned 60 quid sucking off a sexually confused banker. Well, yeah. Well, that's been me. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brixton. Good night.